Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will cover some important points of C# programming. In today's video we will cover like what is namespace in C#, like how we can use the namespace in C# coding or in programs, how to input, output, read, write operations in C#, how we can giving the input, how we can get the output according to the input, how we can perform the read, write operations in C# program. And next we will create a program to input value, process it and return the output. And then we will create a program where we give some input, according to that it will give us the output in the terminal window. So let's begin with our first topic. Our first topic is namespace in C#. Its definition is a namespace is a way to organize code and prevent name conflicts. It groups related classes, interfaces, functions. A namespace is like a organized code where we put all classes into that and all methods into classes. Like suppose where we have console classes into system namespace. There are many methods which is related with that console class, like Console.ReadLine, Console.WriteLine, Console.Write method we have, which is related with the console class. And with the same name it will give us the conflicts. If we put it will create some conflicts into that code. So for prevent that conflicts into namespace, so we can use namespace for that, and we will put like all methods into single console class and all console classes into single namespace. So we can do that to like maintain the code in an easy way. So it also groups like classes, interfaces, functions. So why use it? Avoid name conflicts, as I already said, make code maintainable. It's also maintain the code in an easy way. Here we have one example where we are using system namespace, project name and class program, where we have static main method, and where we only write a simple Console.WriteLine method where we are printing hello with using system. Here we have like system is a namespace we are using. As we all know, this is a built-in namespace in .NET that includes core classes like console, string, etc. And console, that is a class inside the system namespace which we are using like here, but we have like many methods into that into single console class, like Console.WriteLine, Console.ReadLine, Console.Write. And in WriteLine, that is a static method of the console class used to print output to the console. It is used to like display the result, like it will display this message hello with using system. Our next topic is input output in C#. Its definition is input means taking data from the user or another source like files. Output means displaying data to the user or writing it to the another destination like files or the screen. Console input output through the terminal window, Console.ReadLine, Console.WriteLine. So inputting is like if we provide input through the Console.ReadLine, that is a method in console class where we write any if we suppose if we have any example like first name, last name, we can provide that input, and then in return with the Console.WriteLine we can get the result. It is like printing our message in the terminal window which we can get. And here are some different ways in like we are displaying the value by three ways. Like first one is indexing, concatenation, string interpolation. Indexing is like suppose we are using 0, 1, 2, that is indexing in Console.WriteLine, which where we are displaying the result through that. And concatenation is that if we are concatenate or adding two string values and displaying the combined result into single variable. And string interpolation is that where we are using $ symbol and in double quotes we write directly the value with curly braces into that double quotes. So it is string interpolation. Here we have one example that is like using same method, and where we are providing input through the Console.ReadLine method into the string name variable. and we are providing age also as a input, int age, where we are using integer value. And where we are here we have like a string interpolation we are using into this console.WriteLine method. It will provide this output like enter your name John, enter your age 25, hi John, you are 25 years old. So this is a string interpolation display message. Now we will see the practical example in Visual Studio. Here is the last program which we create into our new console application, where we have simple message like a hello developers. Now we have to first input the values, console.WriteLine, enter your name, string name is equal to Console.ReadLine. This is a method where we are putting the value into the string format, because by default Console.ReadLine method gives a string value. Enter your age, age is a numeric format, so we have to use the integer here, and for integer we have to convert this value to int format, because by default, as I already said, readline gives us the string value. We are using by indexing, displaying the result by indexing, and age, we will use this name and age to display the result. We are using here indexing like 0 and 1. Indexing is like if we provide 0, then it will start from here, it will put the name into that 0 indexing, and in 1 it will put the age, which we will convert it. Now let's run the project and see what's the output. Here it gives us we have to input some value, like where we provide enter your name, we have to provide name, and age. So this is the result, name developer and age 20. It is giving us the result by indexing, through indexing, you can see. Now next one, we have to concatenate the result, like adding the values, by concatenation. Plus name plus age. By control plus F5 we can run the program, or with directly we can, if we click here, then we can also run the application. We have two ways to run the application, through control plus F5 and directly run from here with the green button. Here we have to provide some input for enter name and age is 20. Now here you can see it is displaying the result through concatenation, where we are concatenating the value name developer age 20. Now next one is through the string interpolation. By string interpolation we have to put the dollar symbol if we want to use a string interpolation into that. Name and age. Right, now let's see the result. Enter your name, enter your age, then enter. It is giving us the same output, name developer and age 20, with the string interpolation also. In string interpolation we can directly write the values with the curly braces into that double quotes. We are getting the variables directly into the string variables like name and age. It is reflecting that same. If we run all, then see what's the output. Now it is giving us the same output, and it is totally depend on the requirement. According to requirement we can use any thing with this one. Now we see this example with practical in Visual Studio. Here we have the summary of today's lecture. Let's revise again what we learned today. First one is namespace, that is used to grouping related code together, helps in keeping code clean, like to put all classes in single namespace and use that classes, and in that classes we have some methods like we can use through that classes. Like suppose we have a system namespace, and in that namespace we have console class. In that console class we have a readline, writeline methods, write methods into that. That is namespace, and I gave you the demo how to use it. And next one is input. Input is like giving input, and in the through you can Console.ReadLine we can use to inputting the value, and we can give the input any input you want, like give the first name, last name, like that, input, age, like that. We can provide that input. And output is that if we are getting the result through the Console.WriteLine method, which is displaying the result. We have different approaches. First one is string interpolation we can use concatenation, then we can use indexing. It is these are three approaches. We can use any of the approach according to our requirements. So that's it for today. We covered three topics in today's lecture, and if you have any queries related with the concepts, you can drop them message into the comment section. You can like my video, subscribe my channel, and if you want me to create some specific topic videos, you can write down in the comment section where I will provide you that video. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a great smile day.